Hi, this is Bobby Coggins. I'm here with Mark Meadows. He has just had a forum with the League of Women Voters in Franklin, North Carolina, and I'm going to let him say a few words to us about his campaign or whatever else he wants to talk about.
Well, thank you, Bobby, for having us on today. And obviously, as we look at it, we really appreciate the support that we've had here in Macon County. It was overwhelming. Obviously, we got to discuss a number of issues. But for us, it comes down to a real choice is when we look at this, is do we continue the patterns of the past that haven't worked, or do we look for a change in Washington, D.C. and go in a different direction? We've been communicating that across this district. And what we've found is that people understand that government is not the answer, that quite frankly it's been the stumbling block from a standpoint of regulations on small businesses. It's out of control spending, the fact that we're sitting here with taxes that are high and gas prices. Quite frankly, at $4 a gallon, as we sit here and look at fuel prices, it hurts every family, and especially those that are struggling just to get by, because you've got to make a decision on what you put in your tank or food on your table. And so we've got to come up with an energy policy. So we've done that, and as we've started to share that, we believe that we've got to go ahead and start drilling more now and become self-sufficient, not independent because it's a global market, but self-sufficient in terms of energy. And if we can do that, what we will see, and history has shown us, is the price of fuel will come down dramatically. And I think everybody feel better about it. And I know that when I go to fill up my car, it's 60, 70 bucks to fill up a tank, and you lower fuel costs by half, and all of a sudden you're spending $30 or $35. Everybody essentially gets a pay increase, and all we have to do is have a good, sound energy policy. We have been very honored to have great support across the 17 counties, all the way from Cherokee to Caldwell County, and obviously here in the middle in Macon County. The support today was just tremendous, and we appreciate you covering this and keeping people informed, because what we find is the more that we tell our story, the more that it resonates with people, and they understand that we need to preserve Medicare and our commitment to our seniors, and make sure that what we do is provide a good program that will last and not allow it to go bankrupt. Quite frankly, right now we're on a situation where we are not doing anything to preserve Medicare, and so we've got to take action. And if we take action, then I believe what we will see is not only will we preserve it, but others will not have to worry about the fact, will it be there when I go to collect on Medicare or Social Security or whatever it is. And I think really the final thing that we look at is that if we repeal Obamacare, what we'll do is be able to make better decisions from a healthcare standpoint, and not allow that healthcare decision to go from a doctor-patient relationship to a government-patient relationship. That's scary for me to see that with an independent payment board that's going to make the life and death decisions on what health care gets. That should be remanded and left with our doctors, and that's really where we are. We just would like to say thank you for covering this, and as I see it, we've got a decision on November 6th. Either we can go back to the failed policies of the last 4 years, or we can take a new direction and go forward. And by doing that, what I believe that we will see is good men and women across this country will truly be willing to make sacrifices that not only help themselves, but help their children and their grandchildren for years to come. But thanks so much. It's good being with you.
Okay, thank you.